Yo, what's good, everybody? This is SeeHendo back again on Always Working. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Now, today, this guy here, man, multi-talented guy. He is a pitcher for the Texas Rangers, but he's also a gamer, loves music and sneakers. Taylor Hearn is in the building. How you doing, Taylor?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, good, good, good. Congratulations on the call up, by the way.
Appreciate it, man. Feels good to be back and get my get my feet wet and enjoying it and taking it day by day now. So
Dope, dope. All right, so before we get into baseball, man, I want to say this about the Texas Rangers. So, obviously, the first week of the season, I saw that the team was wearing Black Lives Matters T-shirts, and salute to the team and the organization for doing that. What are your thoughts on that, man?
man, I thought it was a good thing. It was good to we had multiple shirts, so it was a good thing to have different meanings and whatever it is. So I thought it was a cool thing. And then yesterday I thought it was pretty awesome to pitch
Yeah,
on 100th anniversary of Negro Leagues. So that was something I was real thankful for. I wish we had some jerseys to go with it though, but
yeah,
hopefully one day.
yeah. I saw Miami had their thing. They were doing the Buck O'Neill thing. That was pretty. That was pretty dope, man. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So, being African American, man, and how important is it for Major League Baseball to promote to the inner city? Because one thing that me and you talk about a lot is the Negro Leagues and talking about African Americans, young minorities being able to adapt to the game and want to watch and play the game. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a big part, because I think and you know as well that being African American, when you're growing up in households, the main sports you're known to play is basketball, football, and run track. Nobody ever talks about
Yeah,
playing baseball, because everybody's like, baseball's too hard or just whatever it is. Like nah, like why don't you you're faster and stuff like that. So I think that's one thing I've always been trying to do, and I know a lot of guys as well trying to just get more African American guys to play baseball. Takes time and stuff, but the more they start to see guys in the major leagues, I think the more they'll start to come to it.
cool, cool. And I agree with you on that. Now, I got to explain this story to everybody. And once again, congratulations on the call up. So, this is a true story. And so we're playing Call of Duty. I forgot what day it is. Taylor jumps on Call of Duty. This is a rare occasion anyway, because usually we're not playing MLB the show or a sports game. It's crazy how that went down. So we're playing Call of Duty. We went through a couple of games, had a couple of big matches or whatever. Next thing you know it, Taylor disappeared. So when Taylor disappears, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Then all of a sudden I look up on my phone. Taylor Hearns called up to the Texas Rangers, man. Can you talk about that moment, man? Because it was like a blink of an eye. I'm pretty sure you got a call or text or how did that go?
Man, that day was a long day, because they
Yeah,
had told me before on the taxi squad, they had told me that hey, just stay ready, you're gonna probably go back up. So I was supposed to throw in a live BP that day, and they were like, nah,
yeah,
you ain't gonna throw, 'cause you're gonna probably get called up or whatever. So I'm like, all right, so come back home, chill, and games at I think 8 that day, and I'm staying by
yeah.
the phone and calling me every now and then. I'm like, okay, well, they're like, hey, we're a good chance we're gonna probably activate you. Just stay by your phone and about 6:50, 6:55 or something rolls around 7 o'clock, and next thing you know, like, hey, like, we're gonna activate you and try to go ahead and head on to the stadium. I get to the field, I get to the stadium by probably about like 7:30, 7:50,
Yeah.
about 7:20, 7:25. So I'm
Yeah.
right in the
Yeah.
middle of the game. So I mean, physically, I'm tired, a little bit, and they told me they're gonna activate me. So I'm thinking mentally, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna mentally stay ready. Mentally stay ready because I don't know if I'm gonna get in. I said just in case. So I'm
Mhm.
chilling in the bullpen, talking to guys, saying what's up. Everybody's like, hey, like welcome back and everything, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
what up? And shoot, I want to say it was the 15th. I think it was the 15th. 15th, it rolls around. Next thing you know, phone rings and I'm out there in the bullpen. I mean, and I'm walking to go sit down. Next thing I know, everyone's like, "Hey, Hearn, go ahead and get hot. Go ahead and get hot." So I start getting hot.
Cool.
I throw like the first three pitches in the dirt because it's been a
Yeah.
while. So I picked up a ball since the morning. I'm like, "Dang, I gotta get my
Yeah.
arm back warmed up." And I throw like three or four pitches, and next thing you know, like, hey, like how many you got? And I can get a couple more. And then then gives up a hit up the middle, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, all right, how many? And I said, all right, give me two. And I was like, I'm ready though. So I just basically just try to come in there and pound the zone. It was a little nerve wracking because it had been over a year since I've been back up there. So It felt good. The first guy, uh, I think he went on that swing. I talked to him after the game and was like, bro, I think you win. He's like, nah, I didn't. But I ended up getting out of the situation. But yeah, I mean, bro, we were sitting there playing Call of Duty, and next thing you know, my phone buzzing. I was like, oh, I gotta
Yeah,
turn it off. I gotta go.
man. So I feel like you're a good luck charm to this team because, man, back-to-back series, the Mariners first, and then you have Colorado. You guys win both series. And then obviously you guys added a big addition to the team, and Derek Dietrich, who showed up and has been a big part of the team. Can you talk about this team, man? Because this is a young bunch. I'm looking at. I see Anderson Tejeda. I see different guys. Shout out to Isaiah Kanafalefa. The list goes on of the young guys that are stepping up. Can you talk about that?
Man, the list goes on, bro. Just like you said, it goes from to Izzy to Willie to Jose Trevino to
Yeah,
Solak to picking up Diedrich as well. Heineman coming in as well, and then we got a lot of young guys in the bullpen as well. So I mean, it's just a bunch of guys basically just finally getting our feet wet, and everybody's just going after it, taking advantage of the opportunity. Diedrich jumped right in. He's a great guy. I've met him and
yeah,
everything, and like he's dude's funny. I love him.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
he's a great guy. I love him, man. But no, it's good vibes in the locker room and clubhouse. Everybody's hungry. Everybody knows we're in contention to win it. We got the pieces to do it. We got enough, and I think it was good. It was good to see Trevino back. He's like one of
man.
my close friends on the team. So like he was, I was very happy for him to get his shot back and everything. And he did well, stepped up, did well. But yeah, I mean, just like you said, it's like a bunch of the young guys, getting an opportunity. Everybody just taking advantage of it.
Speaking of Trevino, we got to get him out of the Spurs thing, bro. And shout out to Skylar. I see the shirt. I see the shirt. Shout out to Skylar and Dallas, man. I see the shirt. I love
Of
the shirt,
course,
man, by the way.
of
Of course,
course.
shout out to the Mavericks. We'll get to that in a second. But back to baseball real quick. So I'm going to name some players.
All right.
And I need your opinion on them because, man, like I said, this game is becoming a young man's game. So for starters, let's talk about two of the hottest players right now in baseball. Aaron Judge, the first one. When you see Aaron Judge, what do you see, man?
I mean, I see
Unreal.
I see a NFL tight end.
Wow. Wow.
NFL tight end or for sure a four, a three or a four.
Jeez.
Well, now the new NBA now, you got guys like Braun running the point, so he could easily be a
Mm-hmm.
two or three in the league now. So
Whew. All right. So, man, another player right now that's very hot, young guy, Fernando Tatis Jr. What do you think about him, man?
I think he's legit.
Yeah.
It's going to be good to finally see him. I mean, I saw him play a little bit in spring training, but it's going
Mm-hmm.
to be good to see him play. Because I mean, you turn on ESPN, you turn on MLB the Network. I mean, this dude's making plays left and right. He's running out balls down first base. He's got a strong arm. He's got the full package. So definitely interested to see how he plays. I'm excited to watch him because I think he's legit too. He's from what I heard, he's a great guy too. So, but no, I'm excited. Padres are a good team. They got some good young
Yeah.
guys coming up. Um, they got Paddock over there throwing well, and they got some fireballers in the bullpen as well. So, and their rotation is pretty good too. So, I think the matchup between us and them is going to be pretty good.
So obviously you just named a couple of young guys on the team, but I'm going to ask you about them individually real quick. So the first name that comes to mind, Nick Solak. I mean, last year got the call up, obviously. This man, he's out there putting in work. Can you talk about Nick Solak?
Yeah. Talk about a great guy overall, though. I mean, this dude, I mean, they're putting him all over the place, out in the outfield, out in the infield. So, he's coming out there getting a lot of extra work too. But, I mean, his bat speaks for himself. So, I mean, if you ask me, he's in a running for rookie of the year. So
Wow.
I think he for sure gets it, because he's definitely been hitting the ball well. He's been seeing it well, making good plays in the outfield, diving catches the past 2 days.
Mhm.
So, I mean, yeah, he's kind of a hard guy not to pull for.
All right, and this next guy, obviously, Ben Zobrist didn't play catcher, but Ben Zobrist played a lot of different positions. And this guy plays a lot of different positions, and he can fill in and play anywhere. Isaiah Kanafalefa. I mean, the guy's batting over 300 right now. He's been amazing. Can you talk about his impact?
Man, it's been great. He's got a vacuum over at third base. I mean, if you ask me, He's slowly creeping up there with Nolan Arenado, with the glove over there at first or at third base, and then on top of that, he's hitting the ball, bro. He had one of the best spring training 2.0s or whatever you want to call it I've ever seen. The dude was hitting the cover off the ball. He was seeing the ball well, so I was like, man, and he rode the hot streak into the season. So he's definitely a fun guy to watch, that's for sure.
Man, I love that. All right, so now we're gonna have some fun here. So obviously, you being a pitcher, I know you looked up to a lot of different pitchers. I'm going to give you 3 attributes. And what I need you to do is name a pitcher if you can put that perfect attribute for that pitcher. So say, for instance, if I say body type, you would say Clayton Kershaw, something like that, right? Just that's just the idea. So I'm going to give you three attributes. I need you to name any pitcher from any generation, anytime, and you're building the perfect pitcher here. So we're going to start off with mound presence.
I'm gonna go Bob Gibson.
Love that. Yeah, man. Bob Gibson is no joke. Man, look, MLB The Show. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Yeah. Because I can only imagine. See, we got another thing we gotta talk about anyway on MLB The Show. We're gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
Control.
Greg Maddux.
Yeah, people don't realize this, man. With Greg Maddux, which is interesting, a lot of people talk about the Braves career, his run with the Braves, but that Cubs before that, man, that dude, man, unreal. All right, style.
Man, this style on and off the field, or are we just talking just?
Okay, we can do on and off the field. So you got 2 different answers.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of a tough question as well because there's not really. It's more. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is pitchers that have it. But you see more position players like Tim Anderson, Javi Baez, those type of guys off the field.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to say for pitchers. But style. I'm gonna probably go with Goose.
I like Goose. So what about Pedro?
Goose, yeah. I think Pedro as well. But seeing and hearing stories about Goose and how that type of attitude he had on the mound and was fearless. That's something that's hard to can't be taught.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would definitely say Goose. Nolan Ryan comes to mind. The toughness part. Yeah, people like that. Man, I'm trying to think. Pedro Martinez is definitely one that you can look at. I would say back in the '80s, man, Doc Gooden, man, that style, that certain way he pitched, man, he was a phenom. It was kind of unreal. All right, so now we gotta talk some gaming. So before we get into in depth with gaming, MLB The Show. Now I want you to tell everyone we play home run derby, right? Me and you and a couple of friends, we play home run derby. Who is the exact player that I cannot pick or any of us can pick anymore?
It's not that what we can't pick. It's what you can't pick, and you can't pick Reggie Jackson anymore.
Wow. So out of all players, so I can get Griffey, Jimmy Foxx, who has more power apparently on that game, but I cannot get Reggie Jackson, right? Is that what you're saying?
No.
All right, so everyone, if you're playing MLB The Show, I will admit Reggie Jackson is unreal. He's unreal. We've had home run derbies, and I've hit 30 home runs with him, literally in the round.
It's been unfair. It's been unfair.
Yeah. Okay. So the improvements of the game. Obviously, you're a gamer, and you're a professional at the game and on virtual and real life. Can you talk about the improvements that you see in this game?
You know what? They've done a lot of good stuff with it. I like the home run. I like the home run. Celebration. I think they did a lot better with that. Graphics. Graphics of course are A1. But overall, man, I thought it was a good game. I do think sometimes I think they need to fix the hitting a little bit because I've squared some balls up that were down the middle or right in the hot zone, and I end up popping them straight up, and I'm just like, it is what it is, but but other than that, man, I think MLB The Show is great. I still, I still play. I know you do. You still play to this day.
Oh yeah.
I
All
do.
right,
I'm
so
trying to. I'm trying to get back out there a little bit more, so I can get my guys overall up just a little bit more. So I mean, but that stuff takes time.
I'll say this. So I'm doing a dynasty mode with the Rangers, and I did it before the season actually started, before they updated everything, and it is very easy for you and several pitchers on the team that are right there in between to get up there, because I think I'm in my second season. I want to say you're at an 83. Like it's easy. If you just get out there and just do what you're supposed to do and perform and stuff like that. I will say this. The best way to do it, even though you're naturally a starter, I had you come out the bullpen, and it was amazing. Like, because now in the league is such a thing as being this what is it called, the stretch reliever, long reliever now. Like,
Long
basically
relief,
you're
yeah.
starting at this point. Yeah, you're starting now. So yeah, because you had a lot of wins, and that was the thing. And like on my road to show guy, I'm in Texas, and like you've had a lot of wins because like relief. Because like for some odd reason the Rangers traded everybody that was in the pitching staff, and like we had a young pitching staff. So yeah, I would say that would definitely be easy. Now, the 21st, something big is coming up. 2K golf. Now I know you're excited for this. Look, man, I already got my polo ready. I am going to stream that day. I am serious about this. Are you ready for golf?
I ain't wearing no polo, but I'm ready for it. That's like I said. That's gonna be the one game I probably play the most.
Okay. Okay. So are you going to create like your archetype yourself, or are you going to create some fantasy golf? Are you going to put all your attributes as yourself? Because I'm going to do that. I'm going to have all my attributes as me, like the look and everything.
Oh, for sure. Because God, I
Okay.
mean, I mean, people know I can't play golf to save my life, but I'll sit there and
Yeah.
go to top. I'll go top golf all day, and I'll drive with you all day. But like putting and all that, like I rather I'll make my dude in PGA, and try to get him up the best I can. And but like I know for a fact that was one of the few games along with Madden and
Yeah.
MLB The Show and well, it was 2K, but it's FIFA now. FIFA's
Yeah.
been a big game for me, but like
Yeah.
golf has always been up there. One of those games I always will play every day.
So yeah, man. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, everybody that's watching this, definitely hit me up. Taylor and I, whenever Taylor's not busy on the road or whatever, have a game, we will definitely be on there. The country club will be ready. We need to get everybody in the country club so it'll be ready. Because this is gonna be fun, because this is a little different. It's not so much playing head to head. It could be a big tournament. We'll see how it turns out. So another game that's coming out, obviously, and you mentioned it already, Madden 21. Now I know you're excited for Madden, right?
Oh, it's without a doubt.
So who you running with?
Am I running? Is it online or what? What are we doing?
Okay, well, okay. So let's just say, me and you talked about doing this online franchise thing. Is there like a particular team you gonna run with, or you gonna run with the Cow, the home team, or you gonna cheat and go get Baltimore? Because look, I'm making a rule. I got a bad feeling. We talk about Reggie Jackson on MLB. Lamar Jackson's gonna be unreal on this game. So
Nah,
who we who,
I think Lamar's gonna be unreal, but the one that's gonna be unreal, just like he was on his last game, was Patrick Mahomes, and you got to think Tyreek
yeah,
Hill. So, I mean, come on. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing online was because everybody started getting the Chiefs, and they would sit there and run streaks with Tyreek Hill and just throw it up, and you go sit there and go get it. So that's you think Lamar's gonna be unreal? I think Mahomes and
I think
Tyreek are gonna
so.
be unreal.
Yeah, because like I got Michael Vick 2004, 2000, I think it was 2004 vibes, and he can't get hurt because he's not injury prone. So they're gonna make him a little unrealistic. Like,
Yeah.
watch, he's gonna be throwing out the run and stuff. That's gonna be an attribute for him that's gonna make him unstoppable.
Oh, for
Now,
sure, for sure.
the last game, and this is nostalgia for both of us. Tony Hawk Pro Skater is back. What you think about that?
Last time I played that, man, I think I was in middle school on
Yeah,
computer on PC. Middle school or
I'm
elementary
ready.
school. I knew I had it for. I think I had it for PC when I was in elementary school, but I know for a fact I
Okay.
had it in middle school though.
You ready for that? Or is that going to be like something on your radar? Because I know, like you said, golf is going to take up our time. And then we got Madden, but then we got that as well. And of course, Avengers. But yeah, I'm ready for Tony Hawk. I know you are too.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one game I'll have to get back into. I ain't played it in a while, but I used to play it every now and then. I got to get back into it.
Cool, cool, cool. So now we're going to talk a little music. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do sneakers. Let's talk sneakers. So, man, I know you're ready for it. And I need you to tell everybody before we get started, what is your shoe size, if you don't mind?
It was 15.
All right, size 15, everyone. So all my
15,
plugs out
15.
there.
It's like 15, 15, 16,
Okay,
depending on what it is.
okay, 15, 16. So, man, you send me the text. This Kobe release is coming. Obviously, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Are you excited for that release that's coming? Where it's the undefeated. It has all those different colorways and things.
Oh yeah. All right, I got my notifications set and ready to go.
Have you had any luck on sneakers out? Because yeah, I don't know if any of us had actual luck on sneakers out.
I haven't. I
See,
get
see.
I get the notifications and I'm ready for them, and the next thing I know, it's like, oh, sold out. You're like, oh, well, never mind.
All right. So, man, is there any particular like sneakers that you're looking for, like retros or different things that you could wear off the field? Obviously.
I can't go wrong with some retros. Can't go wrong with the Oreos as well. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Jordan has all of his shoes are just like I love them all, honestly. Like I don't like
Yeah.
I can't sit here and pick one shoe where I'm like, I don't really like that one. You know what I'm saying? Because like they
Yeah.
come out like different designs, different colors, and everything. Because like let's just say for example, maybe it is the Jordan fours or whatever, and like I just don't like the
Hmm.
color in them. But then
Yeah.
they look good in like some other colors. I'm like, dang, like those are a lot better. So nine times out of ten with me, I usually just if I don't like them in that color, I just get them in a different color or whatever it is.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So y'all heard my man, size 15, 16, depending on the shoe. Be sure to take care of my guy. Now, we're gonna have some fun here. So obviously, music. I gotta ask you this: what you listen to these days? Because I know the grind is a little different now. You're on the road. What do you listen to on the playlist right now? What's on the phone? What's on the iPod or iPad? Whatever you listening on.
Dang, you said iPad or iPhone or what did you say? You said
iPod.
iPod. Wow, I haven't heard that one in a long
So
time.
I don't know if you know this. I believe Elvis has an iPod. I swear, I think he does. Go look in his
I'm gonna
locker.
ask him.
Elvis got. I
I'm gonna
swear,
ask him.
one time, I swear, I had to look. I said, "Bro, what is that?" I had to almost ask him what it was. I hadn't seen one for forever. So, what you listen to these days?
I gotta ask him. It don't ever change with me. It's stays with Christian rap, of course, but
Mhm.
like pregame hype is usually Meek Mill, Future. Got to throw Gunna in there as well, and then got to throw some Nipsey in there, of course. But like, if I'm really trying to get hyped up for some for a game, it's always Meek Mill or Future for sure, and Gunna.
Okay,
And
like that. I like that.
I'll throw in some like Big Tuck as usual, and
Of course, of course.
some old school C Murder.
Good. I like that. I like that. And representing the hometown, of course. Now, obviously, you have admirations of being a starter, but when you come in from relief duties, what is the song that you come? Because I know that y'all have y'all song too, like anybody that would come up the bat, but you have a song walking towards the mound, obviously from the bullpen. Is there a particular song that you come out to? Is there a rotation? Because obviously we wouldn't be able to see it now, but if we were at the game, we would know, right? What is your song that
So
you?
so the one I'm using right now, is Key Glock loaded.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that.
But when fans come in, whether I'm starting or relieving or whatever, it's gonna be Big Tuck. You know, the anthem.
Okay,
Can't go. Southside realist.
okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay. Now let me think. So if you could have a scenario here, and this question just popped in my head. So let's just say it's a live game, there's a live band playing, and they can play a song for you. Or let's say if it's like a group and they can actually perform a song as you walk out, what would that be of your choice? Like that actual happening. Like let's say Big Tuck could come out and actually rap, his song, or we can get him to do tussle or do something like that. What would it be?
Oh,
Because that's a good one. I never thought
that
about that.
is that is because I still listen to all of his songs and stuff. So like, if it's one artist for sure I want to perform, it's definitely Big Tuck for sure.
Okay, okay, I like that.
I let him pick if it want you know Tuck or Southside the Realist, or it's whatever you want, whatever tussle. I mean, shoot, I mean, if you ask me, I think tussle a little too hard for some folks out here because they I don't think they'd be ready for tussle because tussle gets you hyped up a little bit.
I don't know, man. Look, man, because our generation is different, man. Look, and it's a baseball game. Well, you got a point there. Now I think about, I know what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I got what you're saying. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I got
yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, because yeah.
Now, if it was football or something like, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Woo.
we in there. But
Oh
baseball,
yeah,
baseball, I'll have to keep
yeah,
it a little regular.
yeah. Because I can only imagine. You get out there, something happens. Somebody hits a home run and pimps the bat. You ready to go next pitch? You ready to go at it? Somebody gonna pay. Somebody gonna pay, man. Hey, I can see that. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun now. So, got bars. This is a lyric trivia game. This is the hip hop edition. Definitely gonna get you something in your hand because you love hip hop as well. So I'm gonna give you 3 questions here, and this is gonna be opinionated answers. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is right here. So,
All
are you
right,
ready?
yeah, let's
All
go.
right, cool. Let's go. What was the first album you ever purchased?
Meek Mill, Dream Chasers.
Wow. Okay. I forget you are a Meek Mill. You are a diehard Meek Mill fan. I remember. Yeah, you definitely are a diehard Meek Mill fan. Okay. Out of these 3, which one would you prefer? Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, or Drake?
Uh, just like, dang, that's a tough one.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick ain't in there. So you know what? I like J. Cole stuff, so I'm gonna go with J. Cole. No,
I like that.
nothing against Drake, but I like J. Cole.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Being from here, obviously, from the hometown, Texas boy, of course. Gotta ask you, who is the best rapper to ever come out of Texas, in your opinion? I know I put you on the spot with this one. That's tough. Yeah.
Golly. Uh, you know what? I listened to him pregame, and I think I Yellow Beezy's up there too, but I think I gotta go with Zero. You hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Say it one more
Oh,
time.
okay. I know Yellow Beezy's up there, but
Okay.
I listened to him pregame, and that's somebody who listened to since middle school. But I gotta go with Zero.
Okay. Zero.
Hmm.
All right. Mo City done.
Yeah,
Zero. One
yeah,
time for Zero.
yeah.
Okay. Well, man, Taylor, I appreciate you coming on. Man, I know you got to get to work shortly here. Before we get out, the Mavs play tonight, of course. Any predictions, man? Come on now.
I saw a stat that said the Mavericks haven't lost, was it 3 in a row this year? Once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like we gonna get game 1 for sure. I think it's gonna be a tight one. Ain't gonna be no OT. I think Mavericks win it probably. I think it's gonna come down to last shot, but they probably. I feel like I don't know. Something in me thinks it's gonna be a good defensive game though, but I think it's
Okay.
gonna probably like maybe like 94, 93. You know, tight game, but obviously they're gonna probably score more points than that. But I think either way, the Mavericks gonna get the dub first game for sure.
Okay. Well, once again, Taylor, I do appreciate you coming on. Can you tell everyone where they can find you at on social media?
Yeah, IG is Hearn 21, and then Twitter is Hearn 14.
Salute, salute. All right, before we get out of here, you got any last words?
Hashtag MFFL for life. That's all I got.
Y'all heard the man. Mavs fan for life. Once again, everybody, this is SeeHendo on Always Working. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. I got my guy T Hearn, Taylor Hearn here. By the way, we do game and we're serious about gaming. So one of these days we'll set up something to get everybody involved. So once again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're out.